do this sweater vest. You'll just get so much mileage out of it. Brand new sweater from MarlaWynne's newest and latest collection, and we're going to feature it for you right now. Save for our show today. Marla's joining us on the phone to go through some of the fun design details, but let me share, we do have the black on black. Here is that fantastic ombre blue, a darker version on the front. So pretty, that misty blue on the sleeves and on the back. And then this is the color version that I'm wearing. This would look great with my outfit tonight. I'm wearing the leggings of the Today Special coming up from Heather Thompson at midnight. Here is your oyster. And again, this is such a pretty combo. It's mocha and sand is what we're calling it in the system. This is really, again, Marla, very sophisticated. Well done. Tell us your inspiration here.
Well, I wanted my butterfly tee. If you look very carefully at the piece you're holding right now, Kelly, you will see that the seaming in the front, it's not a straight seam, right?
Yeah, you're right.
That's right, because if any of you own my butterfly tees, like just go on to hsn.com and read the reviews about the butterfly tees, and you and I can just go for a cocktail because our job here is done. Why does that seam angle forward? It angles forward because it brings the fabric forward so it covers your tummy, so that when you sit down to have whatever you're going to have this evening, you know, we all go into the store, right? We stand up so proud, and we stand in front of the mirror, and we feel so fabulous. And then I don't know about you, but I sit down, and there's this thing in the middle, you know, and I'm like, what is this? Well, that seaming, that forward angle seaming, allows the sweep of the piece to come forward, as all my butterfly pieces do. This is the first time I've done a butterfly piece in a sweater knit. I love the matte shine. I love the weight of this piece. I love the neckline on this piece. You see that there's a little notch. It's a teeny bit lower in the back. And I love the two-tone color because whenever you have two tones, it gives you permission to start mixing it up with lots of other things. And this, with the vest that we were just talking about, and some of the jackets that you're going to see in tonight's show and tomorrow, absolutely gives you that flexibility and ease to mix it up. And then you can always do what our goddess of black, Natalie, is wearing there. Nat, you know, black's just your color, babe.
Yeah, she looks fantastic in black. And that necklace is Marla's. It's available, and we'll share the information for it with you to pick that up tonight. It's been another big seller of Marla's. You know, when you mentioned your butterfly collection, I know I was looking at your line on hsn.com before the show. A lot of customer picks when it comes to the butterfly collection. It may not be something that's really obvious to you if you're watching at home right now, but what Marla was just describing is how, see how the back portion, this gorgeous, it's the most amazing fabric. It's a rayon, bright rayon, and cotton combination. But the point is, solid in this beautiful soft color, and that color extends around. Instead of it being some big old A-line that makes it look like you're trying to cover your midsection, that's a little trick of the eye. Bringing that color forward a little bit, giving you a slight little angle at the edge of the hem, about 26 inches in length. Brilliant.
Well, it's got a beautiful sweep, and do you notice something? It isn't accidental how we did those colors. You have the dark panel in the front. It's very flattering. It's elongating. It will pull, if you do the flatter fit pants that go with it, you'll see that it just is like one beautiful statuesque pillar. And it will give you the coverage you want. See, to me, the whole trick is I want you to have the coverage, but I don't want you to look like you were trying to cover something up. I want you to walk out the door in the mornings, ladies, and I want you to feel confident because I have got news for you. Confidence, that is the biggest French secret. You will see a French woman with a funny nose and little eyes and frizzy hair and God knows what, and she puts it together and she feels confident. She's proud of who she is. And what these clothes are intended to do is to make you feel comfortable, and in that comfort find confidence, but not confidence because you're covered up and wearing a shroud or a muumuu, but rather design, attention to detail, because all the icky bits you've got, guess what? I got them going on, too.
We all
so I'm
share
extremely sensitive to what makes things work for us.
And I love that you shared that, because for anybody who might be new to your collection, Marla, you spent, what, 17 years in Paris?
Do you believe that?
17 years is enough time to know that French women have truly one of the most sophisticated palettes when it comes to their style, and very refined. And I love that you were able to be inspired by that, knowing full well that, you know, their armoires are full of all the key pieces, the basics that they can take and use in so many different directions. Very classy.
The way you dress up a piece, ladies, you know, is with your scarves. You take your beautiful scarves, you take your wonderful accessories. I'm so excited that more and more and more HSN is letting me bring jewelry. We have my beautiful knit lace that we'll show you at some point in this hour. But my clothes are intended to be a canvas for your favorite scarf, for your favorite piece of jewelry. I hope a few of my pieces will find their way onto my clothing collection. But regardless of what you choose to dress it up with, what you will start to learn is that in the simplicity, you know, they say God, and it's maybe the devil, God or the devil, one of the two, is in the details.
You know it.
The devil's in the details, because I got to tell you, it is hard. Doing something simply is much more refined and much more difficult than when it is complicated. And it is the simplicity of the details that we work really hard to bring you. And I know, because now I'm sitting just like all of you at home, and I can't touch these fabrics. I have the advantage of knowing what they feel like. But I tell you something, you watch them, you see it, look how beautiful all the girls look. You get that package home, you're going to unwrap it, and you are going to touch this piece with this cotton and rayon, and you're going to feel like you just gave yourself a present. It's not just another top. It's a gift to yourself.
You are so right on. It's actually true that it's nice to have you not be able to touch it and feel it with us tonight. Everybody I know will be so well pleased and be back for more. And to that point, unconditional money-back guarantee. We realize you can't touch it and feel it yet. Try it on. Where, again, just a couple hundred available now. All black. We've got this beautiful